Go. Hello, we are not your mum. Now, it feels good to have a group of friends and have like a Taylor-style squad, sharing jokes that only you understand, hanging out together and all that stuff.
But sometimes your friendship group can turn toxic and you don't even know it. For example, when Instagram comment banter goes bad, constantly dissing each other, swearing at each other, just generally being mean and picking on every little thing that you do. This isn't friendship, it's just being mean.
It's just me. If a comment makes you feel bad or hurts your feelings, then kind of stands to reason that the similar comments that you make under other people's photos or whatever will have the same effect on them. Sometimes we can feel so down on ourselves that we think, well, it's just me making that comment, you know, they're not going to care, but they will.
Real friends are kind to each other. I fell off the table. They love and support each other. This isn't a romantic ideal, this is what friendship is. And if your friendship group isn't like that, then it might be time to start thinking about finding new friends.
Now, obviously, this is really easy to say, but hard to do, like really hard to do. But it's not impossible.
You have to believe that not everyone is like the people that you've been hanging around with. To be honest, most of the people that you've been hanging around with aren't going to be mean all the time. They're probably alright when they're on their own. Most people will be friendly to you if you're friendly to them.
Secondly, think about who you would like to be friends with. Perhaps someone in one of your classes or someone you used to hang out with at your old school. Find a moment when they're on their own and say something kind of conversation-y, startery and nice, like, I really like your bag, is a good starter. Or a shared experience, like, oh my god, Mrs. whatever was in a foul mood today, wasn't she?
You know. She really was.
Gosh,
what her problem was.
Such a big...
If the other person is wary, maybe because of the reputation that your old friendship group had, then just give them a bit of time. You've got to earn their trust, but you will.
When you see them, smile and say hello. When the opportunity arises to start a conversation or even just say something, then take that opportunity. The chances are that you want to be their friend because you think you like their sense of humour or you have stuff in common, which, you know, it stands to reason that will be what they think about you as well, probably.
Think about whether you maybe need to apologise to the person that you want to make friends with. Maybe you've dumped them in the past to hang out with their mean friends. Sorry is a powerful word. It doesn't make you weak, it makes you strong. Strong like bull. It means that you have the power to change, to admit when you're wrong, and to own your mistakes.
You don't need to make a big deal out of it. When the moment seems right, you're walking to class at the same time, or you see them at the lockers, look them in the eye. Doesn't have to be scary, you know.
Okay, not like that.
Just make eye contact. You can look at this bit if you don't want to look them in the eye. It will look the same to them. And just say, by the way, I know I've treated you badly in the past and I'm really sorry. Or whatever it is that you've done that you need to apologise for. It's not easy to do, obviously, but once you've done it, you'll be so glad you did. It does make you feel kind of, powerful.
Strong like bull.
Strong like bull.
If those mean friends start being mean to you because you're distancing yourself from them, which, let's face it, they're mean so they will, then this is what you can do.
Look and learn. Accept that they will be talking about you behind your back. You have presumably done it with them in the past. Just shrug it off. Or even shake it off, which depends if you're a Taylor fan or not. But don't react to it in any way. If it comes back to you, if you find out what they're saying, then just do not react. Say something like, oh really? Or, oh, is that what they're saying? Hilarious. Or something like that.
At school, say hi to them just like you would anyone else. If they say, oh, sit with us at lunch, or do you want to hang out with us, just say that you can't today. You don't officially have to break friends with them. Just, subtly, casually stop hanging out with them so much.
Yeah. Online stuff is, of course, harder to avoid. So right, brace yourselves. What we're about to say might seem a little bit drastic, but it is very much worth it, and it's not that drastic. You can do it. Go.
Delete Instagram and Snapchat from your device.
All your devices.
All your devices.
Delete it.
Oh my gosh. You will still have your account.
Yeah.
I'm not saying get rid of that, but once the dust has settled, you can get it back again. But just for now, get rid of it. You don't need to see the horrible things that they're saying, the nasty comments. Yeah,
Just do it.
just do it.
Feel the power of that little shaky vibrating thing and the little cross in the corner. And it'll say, are you sure you want to delete this? And you'll click yes.
You will.
Because as we said, your account's still there. It's just not on your device. Okay, number 2, on WhatsApp, this is another measure, not that drastic. Block anyone who's ever sent you a mean message. Now, they might suspect that you've blocked them, but they can't actually know for sure. It's impossible for them to know for sure because we looked it up. And if you want to look at the thing that we looked at, then the link is below, but it's basically at whatsapp.com.
If you're on Facebook, do a big bout of unfollowing. You will still be friends, but you won't be able to see what they're talking about. Make sure that your privacy is set to friends only, and change your settings so that you have to okay anything before you're tagged in it or once you're tagged in it. You can also untag yourself from anything that you don't like. We're not talking about a ugly picture, we're talking about if people are being horrible to you, then you can untag yourself and then you know how to see it.
You can untag yourself from ugly pictures too.
Well, you can, but it's just a
why
photo.
bother? Number 4, worry not. You don't have to do like a complete digital detox. YouTube is your friend, clearly. Catch up on all the cat videos you haven't had time to watch. Look back at all our other videos. What else? Oh yeah, you can download the Watch Again apps like All 4 and iPlayer and catch up on a bit of Big Bang, because one can never have too much Big Bang.
If anyone asks you why you're not online at the moment, just say, don't know really, just been doing other things.
Yeah.
Don't need to make a big deal of it.
No. Hopefully by this point you will have sort of made friends with these other people who you wanted to make friends with, and they'll be supporting you through this, and who knows, maybe even a friend from within the group of mean people will be feeling the same way as you, and maybe you'll be hanging out with them a bit more.
If you start getting seriously cyberbullied, fake accounts, scarily abusive messages, then please tell someone. Your mum, a grown-up cousin, a teacher, just somebody.
Any adult you trust, basically.
People who abuse you like this are not your friends, and they don't deserve any kind of loyalty.
No. Who you are when you're with this mean group of friends is not who you are. Only you can decide that. Think about what's most important to you and about the kind of person that you want to be. You could maybe even write it down on a piece of paper. If the people that you have been hanging around with don't fit with what you've written down on this piece of paper, then why are you hanging around with them? You do not need to be held back in this way from what's important to you and what you want to be.
Remember, you are more than they see. You have your own desires and dreams that only you can know. Whether you share them with other people is up to you, but you should only share them with people who love and value you, and people who like you for who you are, not who they want you to be.
Good luck. You can do it. Everyone can do what we just said. It's hard, but it's doable. You don't need any particular skill set. You just need to do it.
Let us know how you get on.
Yeah. Do let us know how you get on, actually. And any other questions, etc., then leave a comment or email us at the address below, and remember that we will never ever ever say your name or your email address or any identifying thing in a video.
Unless you want us to.
Unless you want. Thank you for watching this massive,
very long video. Well done for getting to the end.
Yeah, hope you've learned something. And
might give you a reward kitten at the end of this.
Yeah, that's a good idea. Enjoy the kitten. And thank you for watching.
Bye.